Alright, we're going to write equations given 2 points today. In order to write an equation given 2 points, we first are going to have to find the slope using the 2 points that are given. And then we will use the first point. We can also use the second point to find the b portion, just like we did in the previous worksheet. And then we'll write the final answer. So there's a couple more steps today, but they're all steps we have done before. We're just putting things together. First example, I'm going to go ahead and write down, we know we need m and we need b. Our final goal is to get this equation, y equals mx plus b. And we know we have got to replace our m and we have to replace our b. So we're going to find the m value first by doing the y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. That gives me y2 is 9, y1 is 4, over my x2 value is 6, my x1 value is 3. This gives me the answer of 5/3. Next thing I need to do is use one of the 2 points to write my y equals mx plus b so I can figure out what b is. I'm going to go ahead and plug 4 in for my y. My m, I just found it to be 5/3. My x value from this ordered pair up here is 3, and now I'll put plus b. Solve this equation, I end up with 4 equals, well, 5/3 times 3 is 5 plus b. Get b by itself by moving the 5 to the other side. Negative 1 equals b. So I end up with the answer of y equals m, which is 5/3, x, plus my b value, which is negative 1. This would be my final answer. Next example. It's the same process. We're going to continue to see me go through the same process each time I solve this. My final goal is to write an equation of y equals mx plus b form. I need to replace my m and my b. I've got to find m. I can find m by using my equation y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Well, y2 I've denoted here as 4 minus my y1 is 9 over my x2 is 8 minus my x1 is 4. I end up getting the answer of, let me show you my sign change here, negative 5 over 4, so I have a negative 5/4 as my slope. Next step is to find b. I'll choose this point right here. I'll plug 9 in for my y. My m is negative 5/4. My x value, I'll replace it with the 4 right here, and I have a plus b. Y equals, move off the side, negative 5/4 times 4 over 1, cross reduce, I get negative 5 plus b. To get b by itself, I'll add 5 to both sides, I get 14 equals b. So I end up with the answer y equals negative 5/4 x plus 14. In my next example, I have these 2 points. I'm going to go through the same process. I have my x1, y1, x2, y2. Find your slope. The slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. My y2 value is negative 3 minus my y1 value, which is 5, over my x2 value is negative 1 minus my x1 value is negative 2. I'll show you my sign changes, and then I find out my slope is negative 8 over, that would be 1, which is just a negative 8. Writing y equals mx plus b, and I'll go ahead and use this first point again. Put 5 in for y, put negative 8 in for m, put negative 2 in for x plus b. 5 equals negative 8 times negative 2, which is 16. Move my 16 to the other side. Negative 11 equals b. I end up with the answer y equals mx plus b. So I have y equals negative 8x plus negative 11 as my final answer.